Hello, woo, baby. I love driving this thing. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Starting Over in Satisfactory. My name is Nick. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you're doing absolutely amazing today. You're wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Sit down, enjoy the show, and let's build some things together, shall we? As we rip across the desert in our little buggy. I've been trying to drive around more. Now that I've got fuel producing randomly, randomly? It's not producing randomly, Nick. You built the machines to do it up top. Like, I really have been taking this thing out more because it's so much quicker to get around the desert down here. As we streak our way across the edge of the lake up here at the top of the mountain here, you can see, I mean, I still haven't painted this building. I still haven't really done a lot of the things that need to be done with this building, but I'm super excited to get it done because then I can mothball all of my copper stuff that is being produced down below. And we kind of just don't ask about these. These are just here for the grid alignment because I want everything up here to kind of be matched onto the same grid. So that way when you look at the whole base, like when everything is all done, everything is going to be aligned to this grid, except for Power Station Alpha because I didn't plan it that way. So starting with this building, and then whenever I build this building over here, this building here, these are all on the same exact grid that snaps into itself. So when you look at it, like I said, from afar, it's going to look uniform. It's going to look like everything... It looks like it should be together. It looks like it matches up and looks like it should match up together. But in here is where we have our concrete production facilities. Look at all of this. This is absolutely glorious. This is coming up from way down below. Somewhere in the canyons, there's a limestone deposit that's kind of hidden in there, and you can just kind of bring it up on conveyors up through the hills and everything. We have raw limestone coming in here, and then basically these constructors go really slow. Yeah, they only use 45 per minute, and we've got like 180 cranking out of that miner down below. So why not have so many storage silos full of concrete? I mean, they're not all full yet, but they very quickly are filling up. I've gotten all of my concrete storage that was down, but down below is now up here, which I love. It's really nondescript. There's not a whole heck of a lot to see over here, and I'm playing around with some different building styles over here. I don't have a lot of these kind of pillars and pillar supports and stuff over in the main factory building over there, so I wanted to play around with some of this over here. And then, of course, we have our little catwalk stairs over here, and I've got a nice little beam going through the middle there. These will all be different colors eventually, so don't get too attached to this fix-it orange. And then, of course, we're up here on this level. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where the copper comes in. We've got the production facility overclocked down below, so it's cranking out, I believe, 300 pieces of copper ore per minute. And we have 9 smelters going up here. None of them are powered yet. None of them are running yet. You can see that here. But we're going to be producing a ton of raw copper. And then we're going to be converting that into... I didn't build the rest of these storage silos either. I think that's what I ran out of. I ran out of steel pipes, and then I had to stop trying to build these things. But... I jump around so much. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I've got this thing kind of cranking out over here. We're going to have copper production in here. We're going to have another floor on this building, and we're going to have this area over here where we're also going to have copper production going on. And I'm super excited to build it all because then pretty much all of the production that I have is going to be up top. And that, of course, includes all of our steel production as well, which is going to be over on top of the power plant over here. You can see kind of, can I get a good vantage point of this down below? Yeah, you can see that steel. I mean, this stupid scaffolding. I've never removed this. This has been here since like episode 2. I've still never ever removed it. Why don't I... Nick. I'm like running around to try to go down the stairs to get out because I'm like, oh, I can't jump over that. You can fly, Nick. You can fly. You can see some of our resources coming up the hills over there. Please don't plummet to your death again. It was super embarrassing last episode. And basically, our coal that's coming up top, we are just splitting that off to the side here. And now, when it comes into the storage container, half of it is getting split up to the top. This will be used in steel production eventually. We're also going to split off the other resources that are coming into the factory over here. But right now, we've just got one thing up here, and then, of course, this is sulfur. We've got a big storage container full of sulfur because we are up here making black powder. I'm just going to stockpile a whole bunch of it up here. This is not going to stay up here. I need to figure out, I think sulfur is going to be another one of those things that's going to be droned around. Like, we're going to use a drone to kind of bring resources. Maybe I will keep production to this up here, or maybe we'll add another floor onto the power station building here. this looks a little bit better. This is what I wanted to kind of look at here. So basically, once I get all of these production facilities up and running, and that's going to be later in this episode, we're going to flash forward in time. Well, you guys will. I'll have to do all the work. And, you know, this is going to be a little bit bigger with a lot more intricate kind of layout and design in there. This is going to be all done. All of our copper and steel production is going to be up here. So all of this stuff down here can be gone. And I'm kind of excited for all the stuff down there to be gone. I'm kind of tired of looking over this bank. And I mean, look at this. Look at this. Giant conveyors running across the landscape. And no matter how far away you are, you can still see them, which is utterly ridiculous. And I absolutely hate it. You just got this mess of copper stuff all right here. This mess of copper stuff there. That rocking and rolling there. This is our hyper tube. I really want to move that too. Like the exit of it's going to be like over here somewhere. And then I'll have a Jeep that I can just drive. Maybe I'll build a bridge across the lake or something like that. Like, I think that could look pretty good. What's... Can I shoot it down? Oh, my Lord. But yeah, I mean, I am beginning to love the look of this valley. You know what? One thing I've really, really been wanting to do. The most visible thing from down below is this right here. This feed coming into the mountain here is the most visible thing that you can see when you're down below looking. And I think some of this stuff you're not going to be able to really truthfully hide. Where is this anchor? It's on the back too. Why is it on the front of the thing like that? Why did I build this like this? Why am I this person? Why am I this person? I gotta clean this thing up here. And there we go. So that's a little bit better. Oh, I forgot to put this. I forgot to put the stupid foundation pieces back in there. What I'm going to end up doing also is we're just going to end up extending the walls all the way down here. Like, I really, really, really don't want any of this stuff visible. I'm okay with having the walls built into the facade of the cliff. I'm not okay with just this stuff exposed because this is still sort of visible. It just doesn't stick out quite as far now. So it's like a little bit better, but you can see that's all flush inside of the cliff face there. The only annoying thing is I have to remove it whenever I want to upgrade them because, you know, it blocks it, which is just kind of irritating. I also hate that when you upgrade conveyor belts that it removes the paint job from the previous version. I mean, I know, I guess you're putting a new conveyor belt in, whatever. But yeah, I really, really kind of do wish that it kind of kept all of that in place. So we can actually snap maybe... No. Not happening. Let's get back up top. From way up here, things look a lot different. So let's get building. Boop, 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 boop. 500 of these things. Finally done building. I could finish this Christmas event, which has just been literally just maddening. Welcome back, everybody. So good to have you back here. What is going to happen when I unlock this? Oh, that was 600. Jeez, I can't even count. Oh, did they just get the big star on the top? Is that?
Watch out. You
Is
better
that it?
watch out.
Is it?
You better
Is it
watch
over?
Out. You better watch out. You better watch out. Fixness is coming to town.
Yeah, I suppose that's it. I suppose that's probably it. Like, I really didn't plan well for this Christmas event and really didn't lay out everything here, but I mean, it's done, or at least it looks like it's done. I feel like the event has finished up. Like, I like the decorations and stuff. Some of the stuff is kind of cool and whatnot. Like, some of it, like, you know, I can make snow dispensers, but I don't really know why you would want to, because they are, yeah, I don't even know. Well, let's plunk these guys back in here. We're just going to leave this stuff and continue making it until we need to expand out into the area here. And let me show you all of the different... Well, hello there. It's kind of perfect timing. Wow. That thing comes humming right up that hill, doesn't it? But we now have a truck station over here. At the... Get out of the way. We now have a truck station over here at the entrance of the base, and this guy is on like a little automated path. I had to kind of drive around, and you can see that's why it's so janky, because I had to record the path myself. And yeah, I didn't do 100% the best. But basically, the truck is stopping here. And can I get like on it? Or ow, ow. Hey. The truck is going over to the production facility over across the pond over there. You can see another truck station way over there, and it is picking up raw copper ingots. And these I can bring over here, and we're going to build some stuff. Whatever, words are hard. We're going to build some stuff over here in the factory to start producing all the different copper mechanisms and things that I need. And see, he's almost over there at the station over there. That's amazing. I was really worried it was going to hit the conveyor belt that I have distributing fuel over there. All temporary, of course. We all know I want drones, but I do at least want to avoid conveyor spaghetti like this. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. This is just like... Oh, it's up on the next floor. This is just an absolute disaster. We've got steel ingots. These are steel ingots coming in from across the way over here from Power Station Alpha, filling into this storage container here and then going upstairs. We'll show you guys the steel production stuff in a minute. But, like, I really just... Oh, I forgot. I don't... Oh, whew. 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 Oh, we need a sip after that. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, steel ingots are being made over there and being transported over here so I can do some steel constructs inside of the factory here. I want drones. I want drones to deliver this stuff. Like, I like the truck station. The truck station is fine. Like, it's nice enough. Like, it's okay to have, but I really, really just kind of want everything to get cleaned up a little bit, and that's unfortunately not the world that I'm living in right now. So the most work that I've done, I mean, I did do, you saw during the time lapse there, like, I did do a lot of construction over here at this facility that I'm doing a lot of copper and stuff in. Over here on the top of this, we've got a lot of steel construction as well. We've also got reinforced I-beams going on over here. Oh. This thing also crosses and does this path like really, really quickly. I'm kind of surprised how quickly this thing shuttles back and forth. So we should not have an issue, even though it can't move like a ton of copper. We shouldn't really have an issue of getting resources whenever we need them. But yeah, we've got steel, steel, steel. So let me show you guys. Let me kind of just take you through the tour of what we have added to the building since the last time. Now, I didn't really account for adding more onto this building in the initial construction phase because it's literally just big enough for the power plants that are inside of it and not much else. So I decided to add the stairs to the outside here. We added a little bit of extra concrete ramping and stuff out here, painted it black, quote unquote. And, you know, I'm trying to use more decorative kind of construction objects. Like, we've got these steel beams and these beam supports and everything. And then we come up the stairs into here. Jeez, these Blade Runners. Into our kind of, this is basically what I'm calling like the steel and coal separation area. So basically we've got iron making its way up from down below. I've got a pure iron deposit with a maximum overclocked production down there, way down. So, hello? And this is the wall. This is the wall I built when I was walling things. Yes. Yet down there somewhere, there is an iron deposit that is pure. I am trucking up tons and tons and tons of iron up into the area here, and we're splitting off, of course, the coal. The coal is also maximum overclock now, because up top here, there are 9 separate foundries making steel ingots. They use 45 per minute of each of the 2 resources, so we need 450 coal and iron to be making their way up into here. I think the iron, I think there's maybe 2 iron, I don't know, I can't remember, but I know, like, I mathed it out, and worked it out so that between all the coal and the iron coming up here, we're not going to take away power from the power plants down below. Like, all the power plants are still going to get all of the coal that they require to run without ceasing operations. And then the iron, there's no more iron production going on down below. At least not, like, except for that one steel mill, which I still haven't shown you guys. And honestly, I'm going to be honest, I probably never will. I probably never will, because by the time we end up getting, like, everything else sorted up here, all my infrastructure, all the steel stuff, the copper stuff, all this stuff down here is going to be gone. Everything down there is going to be gone and cleaned up and just sorted. So we're not going to have to worry about it. I'm not going to need it. So why bother? That's what I say. I say, why bother? What I think I am going to do, though, is I talked rather harshly about train technology. I do like trains. Trains do definitely have their uses, and I definitely want to make use of train technology in this world. So what I think I am going to do is somewhere around where this copper deposit is, kind of down there, because we still have... You know what? Yeah, that's what do you think about that? Yeah. I don't know why I don't put the windows level with, like, the floor so you can just stand and look out. I don't know why that's a thing. I really actually do want to add more windows to this. So I basically did the same window design as the other building, and now they kind of both look exactly the same, and I don't like that necessarily. I want there to be a little bit of variation in the build style with each of the different buildings. They're both using the exact same, like, the hex windows and everything. So yeah. I'm thinking like a train station, maybe somewhere like on this like little tiny peninsula thing here. And then we can have the train tracks kind of going across the water and over along here and filtering over to there to go over to where our quartz deposit is over there, because I can now make the programmable splitters and things, and to pick up our sulfur and stuff. All the raw materials that are still going to be down here that I'm not directly conveying up the side of the mountain. I think what I would rather do is I'd rather build train stations at their respective areas and then bus all of that stuff back to one central area, and then that's where we're going to have kind of our big drone platform. But in the meantime, until I reach such time when I can build drones, because they're tier 7, I believe, I may as well have everything else down here in one kind of centralized location. And basically, to build a railroad, you just need a lot of steel. And I have tons of steel, specifically coming from that building over there. But now we also have the production up here as well. I'm going to wrap out this video by showing you guys the rest of the steel production here. So we have nine storage units for coal, 9 storage units for iron. We have tons and tons and tons. So this way, even if like production for whatever reason lagged behind, and it definitely won't, then you know we've got a little bit of reserves. And this isn't even like the only storage areas that we have. And then we got some stairs in here. I again like this with these catwalks with the little vertical beams going across there. Up here is where we have all of our foundries. And again, this is something that I've got some stuff to clean up in the other factory. I really do. I want clean layouts and stuff, so it's kind of clear-ish. I mean, there's still going to be some stuff where you've got to kind of try to squeeze things in, because if I just built like every single like construction thing that I needed and then built a building around it, it'd probably be a lot easier. But I'm trying to fit stuff into existing structures for aesthetic purposes, and it's only going to yield so many good results, unfortunately. But yeah. So basically, we have all of these foundries in here, all this clean layout. Like, again, we just have a row of 3, a row of 3, a row of 3. All of the resources are coming from down below, feeding into this, and then we have the steel ingots. 3 of these. These are all going out the back over to the other facility over there. What? Why do I do this? I really need to add more windows. So they're going over there, and then you can see they're getting bussed upstairs there. We've got concrete making its way upstairs to make reinforced concrete. You can see the concrete right there. So we've got more materials going on over there. The rest of these are all pumping it across that ridiculous line that's like climbing over the middle of space. That whoa, thank you. I switched too much between the Blade Runners and the jetpack, so I like never really time jumps all that accurately. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's that line, that embarrassing monstrosity. There's going to be a drone platform on top of this thing over there that's going to carry this steel from here over to there eventually. So yeah, this is where all of our steel ends up making its way up here from down below into 2 separate storage facilities. One of them I'm not even using. One of them is literally just full of steel ingots, and I'm not even doing anything else with it because we may add some more infrastructure over here. We may not because, you know, I don't think I need to necessarily. I redesigned this thing, like where it comes down and like where it goes up, like 4 different times. So we've got the splitter, or the merger, the merger, I should say, sitting literally right on top of this thing, right here, and kind of feeding into everything. But I like it because it's not, you know, you don't have like the crazy conveyor spaghetti going too many places, which again is one of the things that I desperately want to avoid. But yeah, that's basically where we're going to leave this episode here. I'm slow on the tech platforms and the tech progression. That's the word I'm looking for. Words are so hard. Words are very hard. Yeah, I'm very slow on tech progression right now, and I realize this, but it's because I really want to have like a really good infrastructural layout, and I really want everything to be like produced efficiently and in like mass quantities, so that way like whenever I need stuff, I've just got access to whatever it is I need. But unfortunately, that's causing like a lot of time. Now if I'm gonna like kind of rip out all this stuff down here, because now we have copper and steel production both up here, I don't have anything copper built yet, so that's that, you know, different story there. But this we really don't need down here anymore because I am now making motors over in the main factory. There's that truck again. Thing just keeps right on going. We've got tons of fuel to fuel it forever, so it'll literally run forever. But yeah, you guys are definitely going to have to let me know what you think. Like, how are you enjoying the series so far? How are you enjoying the progression as I slowly but surely clean things up, but also make monstrosities like this giant just line going across the thing? It's also my viewing platform for the copper building, don't ask. But yeah, I love you beautiful faces. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below. Help me play that YouTube algorithm game. It really does help the channel more than I can possibly express. And I will see you in the next episode here, where we're going to build us a train. Oh, God. I hate it when it does that. Oh, my Lord. Thank you so much for watching, everybody.